Good afternoon. Just hanging out in front of my keyboard today. I woke up this morning and was so tired. Rather, my alarm went off for 7 o'clock so that I could get up and do stuff and go to class. And I was just so sore and so tired. I turned the alarm off and pulled my blanket over my head and went back to sleep. And it was a little bit frustrating because I actually woke up only about 20 minutes after class would have started. And I wish I could find some place, or I wish that these classes started at like 10. That would be so much easier for me, just because of my teaching schedule and some of the work that I have to do. But I mean, I guess that's a challenge that all dancers have. If you're a professional dancer, you're performing late at night, and you might not get off stage till 10:30, and then you might not make it to bed till 1. So I think that's one reason that most of the time company classes start at 9:30, 10, or even 11, just because it's acknowledged that the work that we do is later at night. And I'm not a professional dancer, but I work in fine arts education, and that has to happen after school when the kids aren't in school. So just later at night. I do love that these classes are every day, though. I'm going to go tomorrow, and I have a class I'm going to go to on Saturday. It's going to be fine. I did a little bit of yoga this morning. I'm not going to do my workout either, my little list of things I always do. Just going to give everything a rest. I am going to go take a class, a ballet class. And usually I love days when I can have 2 ballet classes, because you just start that second class already feeling wide open and ready to go. And I feel like my brain's a little bit more turned on. But today's class will be just a single class. So I'll still actually have had class every day this week. Which is really great. I should be grateful for that. So just trying to figure out my energy levels. I was chatting with my sister-in-law all morning, and she suggested that maybe it's the carnivore thing that's not working out. That's why my energy levels feel really low. I was a lot better with carnivore this week, but I don't know. I'm going to try and push through. Today is Thursday. I'm going to try and push through Friday, Saturday, Sunday, just doing carnivore to the best of my ability. Not breaking down and having an apple or something. Because that's what kept happening in the first couple of weeks of this month. Or even more carbs than that. Like, I think there was that day I had oatmeal. Ugh, that messed me up for the next 3 days. So I really do want to give this a fair chance, but I'm doing so many physical things right now, class, and then my workout, and then commuting to work, and then I teach dance, and you can't just sit to teach dance. You have to be up, at least if you're going to actually give something to your students. I believe, at least the level of teacher I am, I can't just sit and say steps and corrections. I have younger kids, and I need to get up and show them what to do and demonstrate, and then go, poke their bodies and show them what muscles they need to feel. So yeah, just super physically active. And you'd think that that would mean I'd be a skinny little stick, but all it means is that I'm hungry and tired all the time. So in my spare time, I sleep and I eat, which is not helping my personal body composition goals. So right now, today, I am fasting. I'm about to leave my house in about half an hour, not even that, in like 20 minutes. And then I will be out of the house. I'm visiting my sister-in-law to pick up my raw milk. Yay! And then it's going to sit in my chilly trunk while I go take class and then teach for a couple of hours. And then I'm going to get home pretty late tonight. So I just need to lay down. I just come home and conk out in bed. I think I'm going to be able to sleep really well tonight. And just kind of, I have time tomorrow as well to sleep. So this morning was really nice and slow, which is why I feel like I can fast through all the stuff I'm going to do tonight. I will just come home and sleep, and hopefully get back into fat burning mode. So it's not like I'm starving. There's plenty of food on my body. I was also talking to my sister-in-law and was saying, like, I'm just going to Sharpie the word food on my tummy and on my legs where I wish that some of the fat would go away from. Just going to write on it, this is food right here. And that's going to be my snack tonight that I'll eat. And then go to sleep. And then kind of reassess how I feel tomorrow. Fasting does kind of help reset everything. If I've eaten something weird or eaten too much and I don't feel good because of that, fasting can definitely help reset everything along with getting good sleep. So the plan tonight is also going to be to get to bed at a decent time, do my class in the morning tomorrow, and I do have an opportunity to take a little nap. I just like to look ahead in the day and make sure, okay, can I get at least a 20-minute nap in somewhere here today and make that work. So that's where we are. Just still feeling frustrated with my energy levels. I wish I hadn't had to miss class this morning. I wish I could keep it up and go and go and go and then just sleep hard and recover and eat the right things to support that. But I'm just trying to figure out what all that is. And if I, had grown up a slim kid or were naturally slim and tiny, I wouldn't be worried about this, but I'm not that way. I have a genetic history and a family history of being just a little bit bigger. I know that this could change, but it's just going to take work. It's just going to take work, me and myself. I wish that my grandmother and great grandmother, I wish that they had been able to do some of the work, but they dealt with the Great Depression and all the stuff that came after that and the whole low fat craze. Ugh. So I'm in my own body having to repair from all that. And I got all those like addictions and fears and complicated relationships with food just from all of that, how they grew up and how I grew up. So working on fixing that, and I need to just be patient and realize it's going to take a handful of years. I've only really been working on this for about the last 5 years, and it does get better and better. I'm better than it was 5 years ago. I'm slimmer, I'm fitter, I'm healthier. The food I take into my body is healthier. My knowledge is greater. So, I need to acknowledge that every year, every month that I fast and eat eat the right things and educate myself, it's all going to get better and better and better. It's just frustrating right now where I have put a little bit of weight back on actually in this last 2 weeks because I'm either messing up carnivore. Well, I have messed it up, and being so tired but not being able to sleep enough or just be still and recover enough. So this nice slow morning was actually really nice. Okay, I am rambling on and on again. I'll probably do another little montage video where I show like dancing and playing the piano probably sometime this weekend. So yeah, I think that's it. Happy feasting, happy fasting, and happy dancing.